And who is making it move is really your consciousness, this higher aspect of yourself. The ego can also make it move, and also can be moved by entities or things that could be around you. Many people may not like to know about it, but there are in the astral world.
What do you use the pendulum for in general? What is your concept?
My concept about using the pendulum is when I don't have the perception myself, the clarity. Normally I use it either for truth on things that I don't have total information, or where I need to know what the truth is on things that could be confusing, or events that people consider true, and we take for granted that they are truth, and very often many things are not. The pendulum is just a tool, and it's a tool, but before using that tool, you need to access who is going to be answering. And the thing is going to be answering is your consciousness, this divine aspect in you. So if you don't have a connection or get a connection with that, you are going to be having the pendulum move from your ego, your mind, or whatever. And the answers could be whatever, could be right, could be wrong. There's no way to prove it. So the first thing that you need to know is that in order to use a pendulum, you need to raise your frequency at the level that is at least the first steps on meditation. So at least you need to achieve a state of alpha waves. If you are in delta waves, you are in regular consciousness, your results may be unreliable.
And interfere by other energies.
If you are in that state, you could be in that state if you're a person that is really connected with the divine, or with the divine part of you, what is called the soul, the higher consciousness, or whatever you want. So you could be in that regular consciousness, but you are at the same time are connected. So if you are connected, you may seem to be in delta consciousness or whatever, but in fact you are not, because you are in a higher state of consciousness, even you're not meditating or doing anything like that. So there are a lot of people that live in a higher state of consciousness. With this, I don't want to make for people believe that they cannot use a dowser. Anyone can use it if they at least work with the intention of moving into that state of higher consciousness. That will be the first requirement, to know that this is a requirement, and to intend to enter in that state of consciousness that will assist them into having a correct reading, to call it in some way.
The next question is, why the pendulum moves? Who moves the pendulum? How the pendulum works?
You could have pendulums done in any type of material. Like I said before, a dowser, a pendulum is just something holding from a piece of something, and that's all. Could be a piece of wood, could be a rock, could be a screw, anything that you could use for this reading. It could be a piece of quartz, whatever. And in my case, the best pendulums for me are those that have a certain weight that I feel comfortable with it, and I love, most of the time, I show you this. This one is a bronze dowser, but I have in different shapes or whatever, I also have a wood one that I don't know where it is now. It seems that disappeared. The wood one, I can use it only in my house because the slight less current of wind moves it in any direction. So I need that the thing, is not moved by external things. And who is making it move is really your consciousness, this higher aspect of yourself. The ego can also make it move, and also can be moved by entities or things that could be around you. Many people may not like to know about it, but there are in the astral world. But my definition for astral world, for me, is everything that is beyond my five senses. There are good ones and there are bad ones, there are mischievous ones. You have all the spectrum of these beings. So depending who is around you that somehow wants to interfere, some interfere because you may be discovering something that they don't want you to know, other with because they want to suck your energy. It depends, you could have all kind of beings.